We're still going with my FIFA 18 career mode! No. Yeah, while FIFA 19's out and I do own it, we've still got to finish the FIFA 18 career mode. We've still got a couple of episodes left, and we start this one by going through that damn transfer window, which is almost closed. And I was showing some interest in Bruno Gama of Deportivo, and then I stopped showing interest in him when I saw how much he was wanting. I looked at this guy who was looking too close to the camera when they took his picture. Just found it funny, to be fair. I'm not going to sign him. Instead, Adama Traore Diarra, or Adama Traore of Middlesbrough, now in real life of Wolverhampton Wanderers, he took my fancy, so I tried to sign him. Should we see how that went? Here's the transfer and contract negotiations. Despite a couple of disagreements there, it went pretty well, and we did sign Adama Traore for 6.7 million, and we got a message from the board saying they were pleased with my work because we finally got that crucial player, which meant we're on track with the brand exposure malarkey. Yay. Unfortunate news as one of our players got injured during training, Kevin Leardam, which means we're going to have to play our second choice right back, and the transfer window has closed with a lot of money being spent, including by Leicester, who picked up Marcus Rashford from Manchester United for 39.9 million. That's a good move for him if you ask me. Player of the Month was announced. Once again, it was Seattle Sounders' Clint Dempsey. It's his default setting these days. Despite the transfer window closing, the offers were still coming in. Jovin Jones' release clause was paid, and I got another international management offer from Northern Ireland. And as close to home as that is, I still don't want an international management job, so of course I rejected that. More transfers that can't go through because the window is closed. Lokomotiv Moscow offered us 550 grand for Stefan Fry, our goalkeeper. I said no because I had a chance to actually say no. There's no release clause on that one. Makes a change really if you ask me. Speaking of release clauses, Jovin Jones, he will be going to Brighton at the end of the season for 3.45 million, I think it was. With this season almost over, the press conferences were coming thick and fast, and we had another match against LA Galaxy to play. I praised their free-scoring striker Jesse Zardes, and the press were hyping the match up too, as they were stating that expectations were high for Adama Traore's debut, and they were. But before we could get to it, the Seattle board had to send me another email saying we're not on track, this time about the youth development again. Bloody youth development. So here's the team for the LA Galaxy game, with Adama Traore making his debut over on the right wing.
Today on EA TV, two great clubs. It's coming up for you live. Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith. Welcome to today's game. Today's match, Seattle Sounders trying to steer it through to score. Well, he's put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance, it's come to him so early in the game, but I have to say he reacted perfectly, really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here. Striding forward purposefully. Surely, well, there's the equaliser. And And a really good start to the game. It's always thrilling when both teams show that they can score in a match. I wonder where we'll go from here. There's a dangerous... Takes on the shot! They've gone for goal here from a long way out, and he's hit the target.
Oh my word, to get the power, to get the accuracy from that distance out, it's just absolutely amazing.
Superb shot, wonderful result for him. Now here's a chance from winning the ball to get back in the game. Goal! He took the low road here, the low route, and it was the right route to get this goal. Oh, what an important moment this might turn out to be as they strive for a comeback here.
Yeah, they look down and out for a time.
And that's good support as they build this attack. Letting the shot go! And he's taken the chance beautifully. They're in, they've scored, they're surely home and dry.
Of that really sees the pass early.
Yay, we won 4-2, but you didn't get to see all the goals because apparently FIFA won't show you all of the goals if there's more than 5 goals in the match after the game. Got an email from Henry Wingo asking for a bit more playtime. It's a bit hard seeing as someone's just been signed in your position. And we had some training and everyone did well except for Roldan, who got an F. That's not that good, is it? The games were coming thick and fast and there was another press conference to be had. I went in with the mind games. Mental fragility means FC Dallas cannot win. Oh, a nice sneaky one. And the press had got wind of Wingo on the Seattle Sounders fringes. Adama is better than him and he will be playing. Speaking of which, here's the squad to take on FC Dallas, and look, Wingo ain't playing. There's a shock.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. We should have a fine game for you today. Threading it through. He's through here. Space to try and hit it now. Oh, a good goal, and now they're a goal to the good. Well, he got to the position of maximum opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity. Bounced back off the post. A timely challenge. Vision. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? He's in here. 2 in front now.
Well, keep the concentration and they've won this match, I think.
They've got numbers in this attack and it looks dangerous. Shots on here and he knocks in the goal.
Well, that really is rubbing salt into the wounds. It's been a one-horse race out there today.
It turns out the mind games worked as we ran out 3-0 winners with goals from Sacrio and Morris. Not too bad. Elsewhere in the league, the results look like this, or kind of look like that. It's all mixed match. Everyone's starting at different times. Another sodding international management offer came in. Obviously, I'm quite good at my job, it seems, because they really want me, these international teams. Bolivia were the next in line, and I said no to them, as usual. Instead, I thought it was about time we tried to get on track with that youth development thing. So we had a look at some of these players that were on offer, and I signed Jay Clark, as he was possibly the one with the most potential out of those 5. Not much else to do between games at the moment, so instead we got ready for the next match with a press conference. We were taking on Real Salt Lake, and personally I was happy to recall a previous win against them. The squad, as it happens, was right here with Adama on the right wing, but don't worry Wingo, you're getting closer. Look, you're on the bench.
I've got Alan Smith alongside me today. I'm Martin Tyler, incidentally, and we've got Major League Soccer for you. And in the US, the game really...
Probing pass. A low ball into the box. And a goal, and they've taken the lead through it. Well, can he get to the ball played over the top? He'll be in on goal.
And they are level. That is the equalising goal. Onto the attack now.
Teammates arriving for the cutback here. There's a goal to put them in front.
Well, can they defend this lead now?
I think that was a very bad challenge. That is really something that the player will be ashamed of, I think.
Oh, the red mist seemed to descend there, didn't it? And I'm sure...
Steered through. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Surely the equaliser. And he scores spectacularly.
Well, how long's it been on? 1 or 2 minutes? I'm not sure, but he's marked his appearance here with a wonderful goal. Away from home, they didn't play as well as they have been.
In hindsight, mentioning that previous win against them may have fired them up, and we couldn't pull off the win. Instead, it was a 2-2 draw with Real Salt Lake, and Wingo got to play at the end. Elsewhere, Whitecaps FC were drawing with Colorado Rapids after 60 minutes. I had to choose my words carefully in the upcoming press conference because it was the big one, the US Open Cup final. So I said that discipline was first on any New York City FC manager's team. Give him a bit of a compliment. Had to make sure everyone was firing on all cylinders, so we had some training. Everyone got A's, no F's this time. 4 of our players made the team of the week. Torres, Delem, Roldan and Sacre. I guess Roldan's F didn't matter in training the other day. And I signed another one of those youth players to try and boost the chances of the youth development thing being on track. He accepted the contract and I promoted him straight to the first team. In fact, I put him straight in the matchday squad for the US Open Cup final, so we can try and get that thing on. Here's the team, let's crack on.
Nothing like a final of a cup competition. We've got a great one here, I'm sure. All the signs are good, all the omens are good, the teams are certainly very good, and the players involved as well. We're moments away, join us for the kickoff, and it's live.
Welcome to you to the final of the US Open Cup. It's a nationwide competition in this big country that's embraced decades now. US Open Cup final, Alan Smith alongside me.
Yeah, and I think the fans become more knowledgeable as the years go by. They've seen some really good games in this competition.
Villa.
It's a deep cross towards first goal in our final today.
Oh, didn't he take it? Well, he's got to be delighted to produce on a big stage like that.
Now this is an interesting attack. And shoots! There's the equaliser.
Well, they needed that, didn't they? It looked like their chins were dropping there for a second.
Slipping it through. Played in the clear. Opportunity now. Cup final lead here.
Well, with the noses in front, can they hold on?
Andrea Pirlo. Chance from the pass. Going to try his luck. So both teams have scored in this cup final.
Who could pick a winner now? Impossible.
Well, it is really game on in this match with this equaliser. Good vision. Just the keeper to beat. Well, not long to go, and they're in front. It could win them, it should win them the cup.
Well, that could be a famous goal in this club's history.
Well, there is the final whistle, and that confirms what we've been knowing for some time, that they are the champions. Alan.
Yeah, absolute joy amongst those players. They've worked long and hard, haven't they, over the course of the last 9 months or so, and boy, they deserve winners.
There they go. They are the champions. To have the team photo, and they're getting ready for it now.
Yeah, one of those lovely scenes that you'll hang on the wall back at home.
A last-minute winner from Sei Adekoya, of all people. The sub-striker gave us a 3-2-1 in a fantastic match and meant that we have won the US Open Cup, which was one of my targets, according to the board. So yes, unfortunately Adama got a bruised shoulder and will be out for 5 days, but that's not very long, so it's not too bad. Obviously, winning the competition, we got a little bit of prize money, just under £250,000, and there's the big story in the news: Seattle Sounders crowned champions. Yay! The player of the tournament didn't fall to us though, it fell to our opponent, Wallace of New York City. And finally, Adama bruising his shoulder made the news, but as I said, he's only out for 5 days. He'll probably be back for the next game. Now for the end of video roundup. In the objectives overview, manager popularity rating 92%. That's a lot better than it was earlier in the season, wasn't it? In the profit, we've got a fair bit, 29.58 million, and there's still more to come possibly. Shirt sales, Clint Dempsey, Adama Traore and Jordan Morris are the big sellers. In the league standings, we are top of the Western Conference by 19 points, ahead of Whitecaps FC and Sporting KC. I think it's safe to say we're making the playoffs, while in the Eastern Conference, Atlanta, Chicago, Columbus and DC and Philadelphia and Toronto are all bunched up. Who knows who's making the playoffs on that side. Dempsey is still top goal scorer by quite some margin, although Jordan Morris and Danilo Sacrio aren't too far behind. Meanwhile, in assists, it's the other way around. Jordan Morris is way out in front, with Sacrio and Dempsey not too far behind. Clean sheets though, it's still Fry out in front with 15. Next time out, in the penultimate edition of the FIFA 18 career mode, we're playing Philadelphia, FC Dallas, Vancouver Whitecaps and Colorado Rapids as we end the normal season and before we head into the playoffs. Until then though, like and subscribe.